on? I can't find them. So. Why is Mommy gonna get?
Oh, right there. Wait, if you want to be able to see.
Hey, Josh can't see him. Good, don't move, guys. Stay right where you're at, okay? Good, Madison, you're doing great. Good, looking at me, Madison, right here, okay? Good, Madison, let me see your eyes. Oh, remember, bend them over.
Yes.
That's Coca-Corn. That's the longhorn sign. We don't like those.
Last time we came here,
Hey, you.
There's Daddy.
Hey. Hey. Do the monkey. Hey, back up. I can't see you in the camera if you don't back up.
That guy here, he's up on that tree over there.
Mom!
Right.
You can put
Oh, okay. That white belly one must be this one here, because he's got a white belly.
How many? I don't think you can count that.
probably about 1,000
That bird over there on the left, that is the Cory
Hi, babe.
bustard. They always travel in pairs, so there's another one over there somewhere.
Hi. I know,
Bustard
I
also one of the
know.
largest flight
I know,
birds in
babe.
the world. As you're looking out into the savannah, you might see what look kind of like deer or antelope. Those are the Gerenuk. Gerenuk means giraffe neck. They have kind of a long skinny neck. That's where they get their name. Again, for those of you just joining us, up on top of the rock, that's where you're going to see some meerkats. And if you saw The Lion King, you'll know Timon was a meerkat. Yeah, look out there, you might see what look kind of like deer or antelope. Those are the Gerenuk. They are related to the antelope. Gerenuk means
Again, times we will be passing through some rough brush, and most of that rough brush has very long, sharp thorns.
Long.
Also, guys, as we are moving through the reserve today, please remain seated at all times. We will be hitting some very rough roads out there, folks, and I would like to come back with everyone I did start with from our eyes. Over here on your right-hand side, folks, a very rare sight indeed, we do have an okapi. Okapis aren't even a member of the zebra family. They're actually a member of the giraffe family. They do have the same number of bones in their neck as a giraffe. And all around us here, folks, on your right-hand side as well as your left-hand side, that's actually a baby okapi over there, folks. These are actually bongos. Bongos are nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because they are so very shy and timid creatures. They are actually very rarely seen.
This camera's a fail bit here.
Bongo is a Swahili word that means 13. Each and every bongo does have 13 stripes down their sides. The horns are actually bent backwards so they can move through the forest with ease. And there we go, folks. Another gorgeous view of that baby okapi. She was actually born right here in Harambe Wildlife Reserve. She's only about 6 months old.
Oh.
Gray birds, see pink-backed pelicans. They nest in trees, live in communities, and gather together to hunt for fish. Indestructible, but yet they have been hit very, very hard by poaching. There's only 2,500 of these beautiful creatures left in all of Africa.
Rhinoceros?
This is killing me.
Hear them, over.
Roger, Simbawan. Will do. Over.
Well, guys, over here on your right-hand side, this is actually Safi River, known to be frequented by these very large creatures, the hippopotamus. Let's see if we can find some just a little closer to the truck, guys. Whoa, what do you know, over here on your left-hand side, more hippos. There's actually one walking around back there. Now, the adult hippo can stay submerged underwater for about 5 to 8 minutes, while the baby hippo can stay submerged for about 2 to 3. And guys, these big creatures don't get the nickname Hungry Hippo for nothing, folks. They can actually consume up to 150 pounds of grass at one time. Hippos do not swim, they walk along the riverbed, and they tend to spend most of their days in the water. If they were to spend most of their days on land, those big bodies see us. The body temperature using the sun, and once they do lay with those mouths open, it's actually just to expel excess body heat. Those are the Nile crocodiles. On your right hand side, guys, it's over 1,000 years old already.
As soon as I switch, everything will be on the right side. So.
Well, guys, we are now entering the savannah, which is part of the Serengeti grassland system. Zebra and wildebeest migrate through here, while lion, elephant, and antelope do live here year-round. This is all part of the most beautiful Africa that we're working so very hard to conserve. Here comes that gorgeous view, guys, called Savannah Overlook.
Simbawan, I see you down there. You are in bush country. Drive carefully. I don't want you bumping into my animals.
You should begin to see a wide variety of grass-eating animals around you, such as Thompson's gazelle.
Watching posts. And once they have worn them down, such as the dome-like structure on your right-hand side, little guys like the Tommies or the Thompson's gazelle like to use them as a lookout post for predators. Well, guys, over here on your right-hand side, we do have a wide variety of savanna roaming creatures. Now we do have quite a few more Tommies coming up here on your right, the little guys with the black stripes. Now the sandy brown creatures standing right behind those Tommies, the smaller ones, now those are actually the Impala. They're renowned throughout the world for their amazing jumping ability. They can jump clear up to 10 feet high and across 30 feet. And those very much larger sandy brown creatures standing right behind the Impala, now those are the Patterson's eland. The largest of all, the antelope, they weigh in at 2,000 pounds and they stand 6 feet tall from their shoulders to the ground. There's actually a few white-bearded wildebeest as well as a giraffe moving up over that hill. But actually there's a giraffe right here on your right-hand side, guys, standing right amongst that little island of palm trees. Now the reticulated giraffe actually does get the reticulated part of its name from the Latin word reticulata. This does mean net. This is for the net-like pattern they do have along their whole bodies. The adult giraffe can stand 18 to 20 feet tall, making it the tallest creature in the entire animal kingdom. Also, folks, reticulated giraffe leaves off the tallest of the trees. There we go, folks. Gorgeous view of that reticulated giraffe. Pounds and eat up to 300 pounds of food per day. And over here on your right-hand side, we have the eastern white pelicans, the largest of all of the pelicans. They have wingspans of 11 feet. And over here on your left-hand side, folks, sitting all amongst these rocks, we do have the mandrill monkeys. Once thought to be part of the baboon family, recent DNA, very colorful bottoms. Well, Simba 1 to Warner Matua, have you seen any inside? This area has actually been known to be frequented by this very large herd of female African elephants. Female African elephants usually like to herd together while the males are much more solitary creatures. They're actually one right behind your left-hand shoulder there, folks.
I have to report back to base. Over.
Well, sawa, listen, never mind. We'll check in with you later if we can. In the meantime, guys, why don't we listen to the radio? There we go, folks. Now over here on your left-hand side, this is another very beautiful female African elephant. These girls can weigh in between about 6,000 to 8,000 pounds. They can actually flap their ears to fan off body heat, and they typically throw mud or dirt on their bodies. help protect the very sensitive skin from sunburn. And over here on your right, another beautiful reticulated giraffe, as well as the Patterson Zealand. Now guys, I really don't like the looks of this water up ahead. Just in case anything should happen, your friends and family members can be used as flotation. Well, guys, it's really not that bad. Does anybody feel like swimming? No swimmers today? Well, guys, coming up here on your left-hand side, we do have one of my most favorite birds, the greater flamingo. Greater flamingo chicks are actually gray at birth, but once they have eaten a diet rich in brine shrimp, which contains keratin and vitamin A, they get that lovely pink coloring. And standing right here in front of the truck, folks, we do have the white-bearded wildebeest. Guys, these are the white-bearded wildebeest. They actually get their name from an Afrikaans word that means wild cattle. They're actually nicknamed the Ganu. This is for a grunting noise that they make. And right atop this hill on your right-hand side, folks, there's very dark brown creatures over there with the long horns. These are the sable antelope. The sable antelope actually are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And those long horns can grow 50 to 60 inches in length.
I've got a report about a suspicious jeepney bringing copies. Keep a lookout for it.
Roger that, Wilson. We're making our way to the copies now. We'll keep our eyes peeled for anything unusual. Now guys, running right here across the ride path, we do have a white rhino. And there goes a little baby white rhino. Guys, these fellas can actually charge at speeds up to 30 to 35 miles per hour. They can actually weigh up to about 4,000 to 5,000 pounds, making them a creature not to be trifled with. Right amongst those bushes over there, we have the greater kudu, and right down here in the grass, we have some ostrich eggs. Now, ostrich eggs are the largest eggs in the entire animal kingdom, which is quite fitting because they do belong to the largest bird in the animal kingdom, the ostrich. Now, guys, over here on your left-hand side, we do have another adolescent white rhino born right here in Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, white rhinos as well as black rhinos alike are very susceptible to poaching because they do have very poor eyesight, and the position of a very beautiful white rhino. Actually, poachers hunt rhinos for their photo. There's one right atop this hill in plain view. Cheetahs can actually run at speeds up to 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They can only keep up this fast speed for about 125 to 150 yards. Because they do have such small bodies, folks, if they were to keep up this speed for very much longer, those little bodies of theirs would quickly overheat and they would actually exhaust. Female lioness who does most of the hunting for the pride. She'll go out, catch her prey, bring it back to the pride, but it's the males who get to eat first. That's a gorgeous view of that lioness, folks. There's an ostrich back there on the right. I think she might be thinking about lunch. Well, guys, everybody make sure to get those cameras ready because coming right atop this hill, folks, you can see their tusk.
Calling Warden Mutua, over.
Mutua here.
There are ivory poachers in the reserve. They shot Big Red. She is wounded.
What about Little Red?
No word yet.
Where was he last seen?
Magadi Gorge.
Okay, you head there.
Roger.
Zimbabwe, we must stop the poachers. I am landing at Magadi Gorge to block off the east end. If you come in from the west, we could trap them.
Please, Zimmerwood, we need your help.
Well, guys, I'm not so sure if you heard that or not, but Big Red has in fact been shot and Little Red is nowhere to be found. Now, Warden Matua really wants our help to go stop some poachers. You all up for stopping some poachers today? Well, come on, guys. Oh, guys. Well, it looks like we found the poachers' camp. Man, all those elephant tusks and rhino horns. Man, that's a shame. Let's go catch these guys.
Sounds pissed. Man, that's a shame. Oh, poop.
Oh, wait, there's Warden Matua in that plane up there.
We caught them, Zimbabwe. You forced them into our trap.
The wardens have Big Red. She'll be fine.
Hey, Warden, how's Little Red? For your help with stopping those poachers, Big Red and Little Red are gonna be just fine. You did a great job catching those poachers today, guys. Well, guys, here in just a minute or two, I will be dropping you back off at the Warden's Post. From there, it is actually just a very short walk to the Pangani Forest Exploration Trail, or back into the Harambe Village. Thank you once again for traveling today with me, Sarah, and Kilimanjaro Safaris on our 2-week safari. Now, guys, if you do look very, very carefully over here to your right-hand side, we do have the wild party animal. Just kidding, folks. That's my friend Elliot. Jumbo.